Hey guys, we're back with the letter. So, it's been like a week since I last recorded. I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna have a whole weekend to record. It didn't happen. anyways, before we start, I have the story for you. So, I have a history class. I had to give a group presentation on, today, like, an hour ago. Exactly an hour ago. And so, you know, I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to give me a presentation. So, but, you see, so, we've been planning it for 2 weeks. It was supposed to be 1 week, but Professor got sick the day before Thanksgiving break, you know. Anyway, so, he was like, okay guys, I'll make the first draft and then you guys edit it, okay? We're like, okay, got it. But what, well, no, he said, I'll do it all. And I'm like, okay. I'll revise it once you give us the first draft. It is the lol, sure. So anyway, so 2 weeks ago, more like 10 days ago, he sends me a draft. I'm like, this is just the Wikipedia page put on a PowerPoint. He's like, oh, yeah, that's direct quoting, it's okay. But he didn't put quotation marks. And like, he kind of, you know what I mean? Like, you know, here's my homework, but change it a little to make it look like it's not mine. You know, like that. He did that. Like, he added, like, but, however, you know, he added interjections to make it, you know, not, if you Control F, you won't find it. So I'm like, yo, we can't use this. So I made my own PowerPoint. I, like, used his as a reference and, you know, I shaped a better future. He's like, we can't use this. You guys agreed to let me do it. Like, no. Come on, dude. It's a group project. And so, you know, he got mad at me. I got mad at him. We got in, like, a text war yesterday. Like, it was just me trying to be as civil as possible because, you know, I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna be reading these out loud for YouTube, but nah, I won't do that because something even better happened. After class, we presented my project. He texted me, "Where are you at?" And I said, "Already left. Did I forget something?" Because I booked it out of class. I don't want to talk to him. He said, "No, I won an award." I said, "I'm in the library for the next 10 minutes because I was in the library for the next 10 minutes." He's like, huh, I know a place that's not far off campus. Want to meet there? It's finally happened, guys. A friend invited me to hang out after school. Can you guys believe I made a friend? But unfortunately, I had to decline. I said, no, I'm busy today. He said, that's fine, I'll catch you after class. I'm like, alright, have a good one. He said, I look forward to seeing you. Someone's looking forward to seeing me. Guys, this has never happened before. I made a friend. So, if you guys don't hear from me after this video, I'm, probably got beaten up in the parking lot, presumably dead, and, you know, if one of you missed me, that's enough. What if he finds my YouTube channel based off the story? Just like, credits to him if he does. I can't say his name. Justin, if you ever see this, it was nice working with you. Gotta be civil. Is this like, let's just read it. Yahweh Shall's Monday night ground, although small and barely occupies a quarter of the whole pub, provides ample enough cover for anyone who wishes to leave the place unnoticed. Just exactly what I needed tonight. With the lively music and chatter, slipping out, mostly unseen, here's a piece of cake. That much trouble, soon enough, I find myself standing outside, under the chilly Luxembourg night. Guest for one picks up shortly after I step out, carrying the telltale smell of an impending rain. I'll give it about an hour or two before it starts. From the looks of it, tonight will be another downpour, maybe even stronger than the one we've had this morning. Okay, I have to look at that. I saw a Skype message that was just 20 question marks. What? Why? So my internet's out right now. I have to check the Skype on my phone. He didn't send me any. He just sent me question marks. It's updating. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I get it. I'm gonna stick a hunch further into my jacket, hugging its thick material closer to my body, while I weave my way through the lines of empty cars in the park. Right, so we just got to like the. I guess you could. I'd call this the climax. I mean, it's basically what it is. Oh, Ashton's out at least. You may have heard World End Dominator playing in the background for the last 4 minutes. Ignore that. That wasn't there. 4 hours is all I'm giving myself to get this done. 3 if I'm inclined to go by the real Z-Man set. But when have I ever? Regardless of how generous that is, each sec is just as important as the next. Oh, we're not max for Zachary, but they're all... Oh, no, wait, Rebecca's is slightly more than that. Ah, dude, if they're all equal, that'd be like the chuniest thing ever. The brief detour needed. I can't waste time dialing here. This is all connected. I need that dang piece of paper with me, however ridiculous it sounds. Fortunately, it's still in the evidence locker at the precinct. Maybe that's a stroke of luck on its own. I'll find out soon enough. Taking on evidence for my own department under pretense is something I don't do every day, or ever. But priorities. Life's at stake. Sorry to hear you. One footstep over the other, echoing as I make a beeline for my car. But as with every plan, problems crop up at the last second. Practically a universal, you know, the whole "you're not on the case anymore" thing. And it does. The form of a lone figure waiting for me next to my car. Yeah! Zach turns just as I near, the corners of his mouth quirking up in a wry smile. Offers no greeting except for a quick, acknowledging tilt of his head. Even as my pace slows and I look at him with all my unvoiced questions in my eyes, he remains wordless. Merely throwing his head back. I was thinking, like, I have a wooden sword. What if I, like, pose with it all chuny, like, and send a text to him, like, you better not be threatening to beat me up, kid. I'll beat you up. I have a wooden sword. I'm not doing that, but, like, you know. I don't think you're gonna get the irony of it. Like, I think you just think, you know, oh man, this kid's gonna beat me up. So I said my college name. I had to cut that. I'm not comfortable giving my college name. Call the campus police. And you know, then I would get sent to the cops for sending to hit someone with a wooden sword. Anyway. Another gust of wind blows as he breathes out a sigh, wary. Thinks it was something close to resignation. Let me, recorded videos. This is, oh, what episode of the letter are we on? 43. Oh, we're getting up there. The letter 43, 1, cut audio. Anytime, like, I need to cut audio at the end or something, I just, nope, type that down. He folds his arm closer to himself to keep warm, which raises the question why he's out here. The air's already heavy with the promise of rain. Clouds obscuring the view. There's really nothing left to look at but a dark blanket of nothingness. Still, he stands here as if he's intentionally waiting for everything to fall. That, or he's here for some other reason.
Are you really sure this is the best you can come up with?
Hands stop a few centimeters short of nudging the door to my car open, even above the howling winds, his wood strike true. Booming, echoing, spurring every doubt within me. And for a long moment, I remained silent. Come on, work with him. Come on, give him a gun and you could, like... No, just give him a camera. He takes pictures and you shoot. How do you answer that when you have no idea yourself?
Ashton, if you ain't...
I don't know, okay? But this is still better than standing around here. Or chasing after every person listed in those papers we found. This is the closest thing we have to a solid lead. Don't worry. I'll be back before you know it.
3 hours.
3 hours. Ash.
I said 4.
No, 3. Don't negotiate. You're no good to anyone dead.
Glad to know someone's going to miss me.
Just leave, you jackass.
I assume if we make it long enough, Zach will come and save us. Or Zach will come at a very bad time and get us killed. They had no intentions of stopping him. He did express his doubts about the detective's plans and reminded him of their agreed time limit. I assume maybe like there's a different person in the bar and a different person there. More people survive. I don't know. There's a worried crease between his eyebrows as the door closes behind him with a soft thud. Bleak as it is, it's the last thing I commit to memory when I drive off. One last reason to be optimistic. The wind is already picked up upon my arrival at the precinct. That was a weird cut. I assume maybe if you're like if you're in Isabella's route, they wouldn't have the letter. Duh. Somewhere, the faint sound of thunder booms. If we were in if Zachary was dead, Ashton would find his body here probably. That'd be exciting. The faint sound of thunder booms, filtering even through the concrete walls of my workplace. I think maybe after I finish this off, I'll go back and do my original route where Zach dies, Marianne lives, just for fun of it. Including my everybody lives in true route. Though sparsely manned around this hour, the on-duty officer's lively chatter easily fills the room. Some coax me into joining them when I pass by, but all of it has been turned down in favor of rushing straight into the evidence area. Normally, taking evidence out is a tedious process. However, being one of the people in charge of investigating Isabella's murder smoothens the process. After spouting a legit sounding reason, the custodian is handing me the letter 5 minutes later. Probably get in trouble for this if they found out I lied, but everything is already on Fubar. I don't know. Getting in trouble at work is the least of my worries. I've freaked up badly as you. I don't know. Worst case, I'll be dead and they'll have no one to dismiss. In case I survive, I'll think about that later when this whole ordeal with this dumb curse is over. I mean, look at this thing. I won't take it seriously if it isn't all for the freaked up stuff that's been happening. This is the sort of stupid people pass along as a prank through emails and text messages for freak's sake. People seriously make copy of this and pass them around to try and save themselves from a possible curious? That's the inane logic that could be garnered from the fact that there are multiple victims. So is this villain not saved because she had simply shown us this one instead of sending 5 different ones? What sort of selfish person would even endanger 5 other people just to save their own skin? I mean, so let's say we want, like, Zachary to live. We kill off Anna Isabella, period. Oh, we need one more. What does this have to do with the mansion? There'll be time for answers later. Wasted enough time here. Quickly, stuff the letter into my pocket and head back to my car. Then 10 minutes of driving out of Luxmore and heading straight for Ainsland Village. Drove by the evidence area before heading to the Ainsland Village. Tonight, by whatever means necessary, I had to go inside the mansion and find a way to break the curse. I want to be able to do that without the letter. In the distance, flashes of lightning light up the horizon, white and sharp against the black curtain of the night. Thunder threatens with a rumble, seconds later, echoing long across the heavens. With one last roar, the skies open in earnest. Oh, November 1st! Oh, way to kill the mood. The rain falls in fast, steady sheets, creating shallow puddles on the dirt path, drenching everything the eyes can reach. Despite having grown up in the city, you still despise the rain. Living here doesn't mean I have to like it. Lucky me, I've reached the mansion before the downpours turn torrential? Whatever. Long slog remains from the village by foot has already been made difficult by the light drizzle and biting winds buffering against my body every few seconds. By the time I found cover under the trees down in the vicinity of the mansion, my shoulders are already drenched. My hair is also sticking against my skin, in and out in every possible direction. Thankfully, the letter, taser, and gun I brought with me have remained relatively dry. This is the most important thing. However, those are the least of my problems at the moment. Sometime after the housewarming party, scumbag Wright has suddenly grown a brain and tightened the security around the mansion. Guard is now stationed in every possible point of entry, the main entryway, the back door, leading to the kitchens. Heck, it's almost a miracle no one spotted me once I entered the property. They're ghost guards. Although that's probably because I've kept close to the forest. While I can always create a clever way in for myself under this deluge, it'll be difficult to do so without making much noise or leaving tracks.
I don't really have the luxury either, do I?
Considering how off this place feels since I've stepped in the property and the mansion came into view. Yeah, every light is off. Every light. Even with the security personnel on patrol outside, the whole house itself, it feels empty, eerie, too quiet. Normally I'll pass it off as some kind of power outage because of the storm. It's not a far off conclusion, though the place is almost in the middle of nowhere. However, something just feels wrong. Yeah, it feels spooky. Like, if this was on a Halloween night, you know there'd be ghosts. But November 1st,
something happened here.
Or about to. It's the sole reason why I haven't done anything yet. Simply observing, watching, listening for anything. I'd be pressed for time, but I'm not a careless idiot. Although I need a way in, desperately so, moving without thinking will not only endanger me. With so many unknown variables in what we're dealing with, I also have to act on the assumption that someone is always in danger, especially in this place. Can't act impetuously. As much as I hate, right? Not about a cause's death because of one thoughtless action. Oh! Foreshadowing! Yeah, you see, this decision, that causes it. There's a place he deserves to be at. It's in prison, not a morgue. So when a horse... Oh. Let's just leave, guys. When a hoarse, painful sob suddenly rings out, with the loud pitter-patter of the rain, only then do I stir. A woman. Perhaps the servant? Or worse. Hannah Ray. It's coming from the forest? Just right up ahead, in fact. Not too far from the house. Yeah, they say give the place a quick, wary glance before we follow the... Ashton. Carefully keeping to the shadows, one cautious step after another. Louder and louder it goes as I near. Till it abruptly turns into a loud, desperate English cry. What? I break into a run. One nervous hand, ready on the gun, was holstered on at my hip. The other raised for balance as I scurry across the dense understory. Dead leaves crunch under my shoes, and I pay it no mind. There's only the voice, the woman, and nothing. Abruptly, it all stops, and I'm met with a sudden hush. Blank. Empty. Almost deafening in its stillness. Even with my labored breathing and pounding heartbeats against my ears, damn me, another branch breaks, and...
Help me.
Okay. I mean, you've only said that. I mean, well, I guess you wrote it. Dread surges within me while he's spinning around and take a hard step back, ignoring the chilly pricks crawling up the back of my neck. Before I can even meet her eyes, the world unexpectedly pitches sideways, tilting, and tilting till the ground beneath me finally crumbles, and fights for purchase, only to meet air. By then, it's too late. My foot slips further, and the rest of my body follows. Dark spots blur the edges of my vision. Why not just not follow the voice into the forest? I mean, that seems like a choice. Black tendrils twisting coiling around my limbs. Is this dead end? Oh no, we have choice here? Soft footfalls echo from the far distance, scurrying, scampering, moving in an odd rhythm with the sharp piercing notes of her laughter. But more than that are the voices, placing venom inside every crevice in my head. Murmurs that jeer, scoff, and deride. Over. It's because you didn't listen. And over. It's all your fault. And over again. Why won't you believe me? Remind me of what I failed to do and of who I failed. What I'm trying to desperately fix. A scream threatens to burst when my throat closes off. Ever so slowly, a chill seeps into every nerve in my body, washing away every sensation in me, apart from one. There's only fear. And Luke's gonna come and save him, and they both have guns, and they're like, oh, let's work together, partner. I don't think I'd be working with an elf. How about a friend? I haven't gotten to them. I've been reading Lord of the Rings. I just started Two Towers yesterday, so I'm like, I think that part's in Two Towers. Once again, your laughter echoes. I sound both bitter and unforgiving. It's the last thing I hear before she reaches for me. The ground trembles. The world slows to a stop. Oh! And this is where we'd meet Marianne, you know, if she was alive. Storming started in earnest when Ashton arrived at the mansion. While trying to find a way in, the detective noticed the eerie sounds that enveloped the place. Something was wrong inside. Before he could figure out, the sobs of a woman suddenly echoed. Half darkness greets me when my eyes finally snap open. A soft patter of dripping water somewhere spurring my consciousness further. Now I kinda want to do the Marianne is alive route instead of Zach. For a few short moments, I remained still, blinking away the dizziness. Now I reload and go back to... I mean, I actually could. The bad thing is I'm considering it. Do I want to go back to the way things are meant to be? By abandon Zach? I mean, I'd like that ending. I like Zach being like more than Marianne. And if I don't have to listen to Marianne in this scenario, so I mean, no. Turning alone, I guess her body may be down here. Turning alone is a struggle on its own. An inch of movement sends a stab of sharp pain right up my arms and my back, giving me another pause.
Shit. I hope I didn't break anything. Fuck.
There doesn't seem to be any injury or major fracture, although the whole of my back does feel sore and raw. Probably from when I've skidded down prior to landing myself here. Comforting thought. The second attempt comes easier later, though no less painful. By the time I'm back on my feet, the exertion has left me gasping and short, shallow breaths and leaning heavily on the wall nearest to me. Behind me, a light draft blows in from where I've fallen in. Coming in short, sharp bursts into what's apparently an underground tunnel and brings in the fresh, earthy smell brewing from the top side. Regardless, it fails to mask the old, musty scent of the place. Mixture of mold, mildew, dust, grease, and something distinctly foul. Like death. More worrisome than the putrid festering. I want to go! Do it! Which one's my sin? I'll do it. I'm a cheater. I'm fixing my cheating. If I'm not cheating, I'm reverse cheating. Like, what? Which one is it? Is this one? No, it's this one. Am I doing it? Yeah, why not? Why have a coherent narrative when we can just change our choices when we feel like.
You said it was urgent.
Oh, we just saved it. Okay, so. Alright. We're despair ending. Okay, I'm fixing things. I'm sorry for thinking about cheating. I'll take it back. Although I'm still just gonna skip through this.
Waiting game it is then.
Oh, okay. So, you know, he looks through the place. Embarrassing ringtone.
Oh, yeah, you've,
Yeah, kinda. Something came up this morning.
Oh.
You know the big guy? The bloke Benjamin saw drop by here a few days ago? Big guy.
Zach,
Yeah,
Don't feel
him.
too good about
Zachary
this.
Steele, I think.
what a...
He's been detained.
What do
what?
you mean he's been detained?
They brought them in this morning.
That's not what I asked. What are the charges?
I don't know. Not my division. I'm not really supposed to be on the phone right now, but anyway, I gotta go. Not sure how that'll work, though.
Yeah, I'll bring you some coffee to go with. What the
Okay.
hell did you...
What other choice do I have? So, you know. He tries to go see him. We're... Let me skip!
When we got our feels... No. What your... I'm...
And you better. Luke Wright is coming here. I'd consider that
Oh,
you.
Luke, right?
Of course,
Now you...
then don't. Anyway,
Luke!
Of course, why else would you be? You're either reporting something or being put behind bars.
Come down, Ashton. Not yet. Remember, raise Luke point. Oh, Zach died so we can go Luke Ashton
I'll
route.
be happy to assist. We'll have to determine
BL,
probable
right?
cause and.
Oh, the cause is obvious, isn't it?
Well, we.
Reports and thugs like him should be kept off the streets. They come here to our country, take advantage of all the while they break our laws, and trash like
Whoa,
these
hold
should
on.
be kept contained.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Of course, the suit. I swear they should just ship their own.
Oh, hold on.
criminals.
Hold on.
It can't be
Luke.
helped. It's in their genes.
Luke, hold Luke, we're supposed to... Can I go to a time later when this just didn't happen? Oh, Luke, come on, mate. Just...
They're all criminals? It's in their genes? Come here and say that to...
Oh, and who is...
Frey Stan. I'm so just got removed from a case and.
I can't believe you're all just listening.
Luke, come on. Be cool.
The thief is a friend of... Now that is the start of a joke if I've ever heard.
He's not a thief!
And yet we found him trespassing on my property. There are
Your wife's
eyewitnesses,
a
and his
ghost.
grubby prints are probably... Face the facts, little police.
He's not a
That's the truth. He's not a criminal.
Calm yourself, Frey.
I understand you're upset that your friend... And don't you worry, I won't be pressing charges against you. Do put a leash on your people, Chief Inspector.
I'm livid. Yeah. Oh, we got it cool. Luke, come on.
Look out.
So, I mean,
I'm Ash from the...
oh,
Back up. Where... The... No.
yeah, we've seen this before.
What?
We can't skip. Look. Options.
Hold on. Did I do something?
Apply. And, you know. Oh! Oh. Her eyeball. I'm glad I skipped through that. Eyes and necks are a no-go, and he meets with the professor. Oh, yeah. Oh, he talked to her. Oh, right. That happened before, too, right? Because Rebecca's dead either way. And Ghost. Right. Zachary was here last time because, you know, we weren't on the Despair event horizon. Got a phone call from an officer. Oh,
What's happening, Chief?
it's happening now. Can't be good.
About time you got in.
I got caught up... What's go...
Is there a problem with Zach?
I'm not sure if you can call this a problem, Frey, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Follow me. And you, I want your full report of...
And let's see what's Zach's body. It can't be no eyes and no necks, and I'm good. Like inner organs, that's kind of gross, but I mean, I can deal with it. Like Isabella's like, I was like, oh, you know, gross, but that's not the metallic scent. Come on, no eyes. Okay.
Oh, one of them did.
Why didn't they do anything?
They must have assumed your friend's just asking for attention. Henry wasn't clear on the You've been serving in this precinct for more than a decade, though. But that's not... Someone got in and out of this place without anyone noticing.
Right.
Even text going over it now. The media will keep it mum for now. I'll let you know because he's your... Well, you deserve to... I just don't want the commissioner here, or at least... And what else can it be? It's either that or we have a damn good criminal mastermind walking this
Hey,
city.
all your friends are dead, Ashton. I mean, you're the link tying them all together. You're the criminal. Tell him this isn't what he's thinking. But all this time, the Anselm Butcher never existed. This is the curse of the people. Okay. So, like, everything until now, this has just been like a cooldown for me. Like, because I just needed time with Zach again, like someone cool. So, okay. Well, we got Despair and... Don't worry, guys. You thought I wasn't gonna get it. And I got the letter. Oh, I never went to the bar, it looks like. Oh no, the true Despair of Ed Horizon. Marianne! Under the dim light, I can barely make out what's inside on some of them, but I already have a few ideas, all of which I refuse to delve into at the moment. So let's go ahead and look at these. And next episode, I'm going to replay, go back to the Zach route, because Ashton found himself following after an emergency service unit in days. As soon as fears turned real, Rebecca was already lifeless. Before he could understand what was happening, a concerned Professor Clark brought him away from the scene. Despite the older man's warnings, he pushed on. He was at the scene of the crime! Ashton tried to fade away out of the curse, piecing together what he currently knows, to no avail. So she took a break after reaching another dead end. Not before a ruckus, coming from Isabella's closet, right? With all of his friends gone and the shadow of the curse looming over him, Ashton was at a loss. In a desperate situation, Ashton chose to head to the Ermengarde mansion that night, bid to end the curse and hopefully to be able to, at least, save someone. Ashton dropped by LPD's evidence area before... Oh, we have to go back and kill it, Marianne. Can't have Ashton do anything. The storm had started in earnest when Ashton arrived at the mansion. Okay. Knowing how long this mansion has stood, somehow, no matter how unexpected finding the existence of this place is, isn't too surprising.
I wonder if Scumbag knows about this.
A branching tree? Thank you. So we got some things we didn't last time. That was our last... Okay, we got South throughout. Probably not. This is also the type of person who takes joy in inflicting this kind of suffering on others. I don't really think so. He's rotten to the core, but not that rotten. We'll probably bulk at this. Move out at the first opportunity and have it demolished. The very idea of what if this occurred in this place years ago makes me real as well. I've known long ago places like this tend to hold secrets. This though? If this is just the tip of the iceberg? Fear what I may discover in the mansion itself, and the tale behind that freaking letter. But fear is inconsequential. As unpleasant as the sight is, this place might also be the only way for me to get inside unnoticed. Sighing and taking out one last scope of clean air, I push away from the wall and delve deeper into the past.
Let's just hope it'll be smooth sailing from here on.
Turns out, that alone is too much to ask for this early. No 20 paces into it, another sound abruptly rises from my footfalls. Rebounding off the hollow walls and echoing inaudibly across the whole span of the tunnel, before fading away just as swiftly as it rang. I paused, nevertheless, straining my ears for more of it, while I gradually moved my hand to my side, slow and steady until the tips of my fingers brush off the gun's handle. Although cold against my skin, it's the closest thing I have... What if he just shoots her? He's a ghost! I mean, come on, she has black hair like the ghost? It's the closest thing I have to comfort at the moment. For a long minute I wait, holding my breath, watching every form, edge, and shadow of the corners of my vision for any movement. After a heartbeat and nothing, I allow the tension to ease out of me in the form of a long, slow exhale that reverberates around the whole passage.
Who's there?
Perhaps it's because what happened earlier and how I've ended up here. Maybe it's because of my training. But in spite of the panic and fear in that voice, I don't immediately answer. Instead, I pull my gun free from its holster and wordlessly draw closer to where the voice rings out once again. Afraid. Frantic. Weak?
I'm asking you a question. Who's there?
It's only after I release the safety doing answer, while continuing my approach in a careful, steady pace.
I think I should be the one asking you that. Who are you? Show yourself.
I can't. I'm stuck in here.
Well, a ghost will definitely not be saying that. I have a conversation like this. It would be stuck anywhere. Can ghosts walk through walls in this? As if to prove her point, she extends a hand from one of the cells ahead and waves. Then she pulls back, grips the iron bars, and rattles it lightly.
I can't get out. Can you help?
In 5 quick steps, I'm standing in front of the cell. Sure enough, a woman's inside. Slumped on the floor, holding the bars with shaking hands, clinging to it as if it's the only thing keeping her upright. Not just any woman.
You? McLaughlin?
Same one I met at G's 5 days ago. Smashed drunk and babbling her frustrations about her employees.
Holmes?
No, not McLaughlin. McCullough. Marianne McCullough. Famous interior designer extraordinaire. Not so extraordinary now, with how exhausted and feeble she looks, trapped in a jail cell, of all things. Her breathing shallow, and there's a paleness of her complexion. Sunken eyes, cracked lips, dry skin. All signs pointing to starvation and dehydration.
What? How long have you been stuck in here?
3 days? 4? I don't know. I have no idea anymore. I just fell in, and that woman, whatever. Can you get me out of here? Please.
Just leave her. See ya.
In a moment. But here, go feed yourself first before you fall over.
I shot an energy bar from my pocket and handed to her. She's lucky I always have one on my person. For sudden emergencies or extended stakeouts, little sugar to keep me going. Like any starving person, she wastes no time making a grab for it, and wrapping it straight away, taking in whole mouthfuls of it. Joke's on you, I'm the ghost! I'm just making you live longer to suffer more. Relief washes over her face the first bite alone, although she's going to need more than that if what she said is true. For the moment, it's enough to keep her alive. Good thing she seems to have the sense to prioritize survival over comfort, if the puddle on the corner of the cell indicates anything. Without water, the human body can only survive 3 days. No food, and I'll give it an average of 3 weeks, though even then, it won't be a pretty experience. Granted, some have survived longer than that. She's still fortunate I found her when I did. Now, to get her out of here. My bobby pins won't be of any use here, not like I need it. Like the ones we have at the precinct, a simple barrel hinge holds the gates to the cell open. Even without any special tools, I'll be able to lift the door and free her. However, with how heavy it seems, I'll need a lever of some sort to help.
What are you looking for?
Some wood, a 2x4, I guess, a plank or a pipe, anything I can use as a lever. Wait here.
The whole way, there's a pipe right there. The whole way what if she could have just opened it the whole time? It's nothing but dust, dirt, and a few rusted chains scattered about. Well, I might find something in one of the open cells. I'm reluctant to check or even step in. Can't have another person trapped in here. However, McCullough ended up inside.
Well, there's no.
8 steps back to her. McCullough extricates a wooden board from under the mess of hay and twine near her. Not prompting, she slips it through what little space there is between the bars. It's short, but appears thick and sturdy enough for my intended purpose, upon closer inspection.
Good enough.
I hope. Get to work at once, anchoring the other end of the plank at the base of the door and applying ample force to the other end. Takes a bit of effort. No kidding about the heavy part. Still, grunt, a gasp, a creak. Matter of minutes, with a little help from her on the other side, or eventually lifts off its hinges. And he just released the ghost! Ooh! This was like the seal on the ghost. Like the ghost could only kill people who looked at the letter because they're stuck in a jail, but now they're free. Falls on the ground with a loud, ugly metallic thud, but the sound of it puts elation on McCullough's face. She doesn't even ask for help. As soon as she can, she hastily crawls out of the prison she has accidentally found herself in. More than happy to get out of it, despite lacking the strength to stand firmly on her feet.
Thank you. Thank you so much. After the second day, I was so sure I was going to die in there. If you didn't show up...
I want a route where Marianne gets in there, but Ashton dies before he gets here, so he doesn't breathe.
Today. I don't even want to think about it.
Is that German? I thought she was Scottish.
How did you even end up here?
She's Irish. Scotland, Ireland. What's the difference? For a second, she appears hesitant, looking away and fumbling awkwardly with her fingers.
I was looking for something.
Oh yeah, just Eva Beatrice.
Someone.
A contemplative expression flickers in her eyes, something that's close to wistful, like when a person remembers a memory she's fond of. It doesn't last too long, but it still leaves me the impression that I've suddenly walked into something private. Something deeply personal for her, rather than unasked.
So this whole tunnel, at the end of it, it leads right inside the mansion?
The wine cellar.
Right into the kitchen, then.
There's a door of some sorts. I don't know. I think I pulled or pressed something somewhere. I was in a hurry, and I'm not sure if it'll open from this side. Hell,
Heck.
this place wasn't even in the floor plans.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay, it is voice.
Does that really matter now? We have to get out of here. People died in this place. Kids. Oh, God. Kids.
How does she know kids
I
died?
could have shown you, but that thing won't turn back on anymore. It's like it only waited for me to see it before shutting down or something. How long has that thing even been in there?
Thing?
But those poor kids.
Oh!
All because of that thing.
The video camera.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about right now?
The bloody letter! Ever since I've read that thing, since that day at the open house, she won't leave me. But it should be fine now, right? I broke it. I broke all of it. She shouldn't be able to do anything now.
She might be going insane.
Nicola, one at a time.
It's all that fucking paper's fault! Oh, God. Oh, God. Dear Lord in St. Adelaide, bless those poor souls. We're not safe here. We need to leave. If we stay here any longer...
Nicola!
Abruptly, she stops, looks back at me with wild, panic-stricken eyes. I've seen enough of it so many times these past few days, for my own friends even. To know she has seen things. They can, though, easily make any person go mad. Perhaps we slowly are. The longer this takes, the faster our descent into it becomes. Can't even tell which one's worse, death or this. Seems like no matter what we end up with, there'll be something horrible waiting for us. I need to hurry.
Listen, I need to get inside this place, and you're more familiar with its layout. If you can help me...
What? No! Why would I go back? Are you sure you haven't gotten raving mad yet?
I mean, how do you want to get out? Like, did they just fall in here? Like, was there like a hole in the ground just leading to the, creepy cellar? Like, I mean, you want to try to climb back? There's a train.
An exit's right here.
And this business with the letter has to end at some point. Look, I know you're not very fond of Luke Wright.
I mean, yeah, not very fun.
Damn right I'm not. He can just go.
But are you really sure you want to leave him like this? And what about his wife?
Strikes a chord. Oh yeah, Hannah's still. She falters, goes quiet as the tension lifts from her and her shoulders slump. I do understand her issues with this. In fact, she doesn't have to go with me. Only tell me enough info so I can figure it out on my own. She can always leave afterwards, be done with this whole dang mansion unlet her. The other end of this tunnel leads right into the forest. It'll provide ample cover for her to be able to slip out of the property unnoticed. What? Can you stop with that face? Like, change your facial pretty, please. All the same, she steels herself and squares her shoulders.
Just until the kitchens.
That's more than enough.
She nods, outright weakly. Then, without another word, she gestures for me to follow, leading me further into the passage. Think I'll call it there? After his fall, Ashton found himself in an underground passageway in a cave too. There he encountered Mary Ann McCullough, who got trapped in one of the jail cells for several days. Detective managed to free her, and in turn, she helped him find a way into the mansion. Okay. I don't know. So, I mean, next episode we're gonna rewind and go back to do this round. I'm gonna leave that one empty so I know that's the one. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time with some more of the letter. That's it for me for now. Might do some more later today. If not, I'll be on it again this week. I promise. Promise. Any promises? Can't break those. Little did they know he would never record again. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.